I'm down, she give me a perk. The police pull up, my gun in her purse. The eyes pull up, put him on a shirt. We came in this world and we looking for.
What's going on, guys? I'm back with another episode of Basketball and Rugby League Talk. Hope you guys enjoyed the last one. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. But yeah, we're gonna start on basketball. So yeah, we'll get right to it. Let's go. Alright guys, so our first topic for basketball, the play-in was yesterday, the Brooklyn Nets versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. What a game that was. I think it was getting tight until the end. Kyrie, what a game he had. So yeah, the topic is, what does Kyrie's big game mean? I think that Kyrie's big game means that I think the Celtics should be scared. I think the Celtics need to put in some hard work against the Nets, because the Nets, they have KD and Kyrie, they ain't gonna stop. So I think the Celtics need to watch out. And Kyrie, obviously, I think he's one of the greatest point guards of all time. So yeah, honestly, it's not surprising for him to have a big game like that. But yeah, I think the Celtics should work hard for this game, because it will be interesting. Celtics versus Nets should be good for the first round of the playoffs. But yeah, I think it brings the Nets' confidence up. Like it brings their confidence up, and it gets Kyrie's confidence up, obviously he didn't play as much games this season, didn't have as much confidence, as he used to, but now he's back, but yeah, I think it means that the Celtics should work hard, and I got the Nets winning in 6. So yeah guys, we have topic number 2. Obviously the playing game was yesterday, Timberwolves and Clippers. Just a fire game that was, and it was literally electric, The Timberwolves definitely got their confidence up. But yeah, the topic number 2 is, will the Timberwolves survive against the Grizzlies? Look, honestly, I don't think the Timberwolves will survive against the Grizzlies, and I don't think there's a chance they will survive against the Grizzlies. But, I think the Timberwolves have done a great job this year. I think they've come from a long way, Their coach just started his first 1.5 seasons with the Timberwolves only, and now he's in the playoffs. I think he's done an amazing work, and I think all the Timberwolves players have done an amazing work, but I don't think they'll be strong enough to beat Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. And another thing with the Grizzlies, they're 20-2 without Ja Morant. It shows that Ja isn't only carrying them. So yeah, I think the Grizzlies will be too strong for the Timberwolves. And obviously the coach of the Grizzlies doing such an amazing job, because you got these young players, young talent, and he's just doing a great job with them, and he got them to the 2nd seed in the Western Conference. It shows what a great job he's done. And also the Timberwolves coach, respect to both those teams, I think. But yeah, I think the Grizzlies will be a bit too strong for the Timberwolves. I got them in 6. Right guys, I think we got the biggest question this episode. Topic number 3. Who is the GOAT? Oh man, this is just tough. Alright. Look, honestly, the top 2 GOATs of all time, easily LeBron James and Michael Jordan. You have LeBron competing at an MVP level at 37 years of age, and he's getting some boards, assists, everything that you want a player like that to get. But, Jordan's done just freakish things, 6'6" guard, and he's won Defensive Player of the Year, and he also MVPs, final MVPs, everything like that, Rookie of the Year. He's just been doing amazing. Jordan's also competed at that MVP level. He hasn't done that at the age of 37, obviously, but he still competed at that level. And people could see at that time that he was starting, you could see him becoming the greatest of all time. And also LeBron, I could see LeBron becoming the greatest of all time in a few years. But at the moment, Jordan's definitely my number one because I think he wasn't the biggest, the tallest as well. So yeah, obviously he also inspires everyone to do good, and he's got plenty of records, plenty of just great stats, obviously, and he also got the Bulls about 6 championships, which is just amazing. And also LeBron, what a player, inspiring as well at the age of 37, competing at that MVP level. But yeah, look, honestly, I have Jordan at my number one, greatest of all time. But LeBron, could get there, I think, in about 2 years' time. But at the moment, it's Jordan. What a freak these players are, It shows why they are why they are the top 2 GOATs of all time. So yeah, you could obviously see that for both those players. But yeah, Jordan's my number one. I think he's the greatest of all time. Right, guys, we're at topic number 4. So yeah, this relates to this season. So the topic is top 3 duos this season. Now, I have a list and I'll name them number 3 to number 1. For number 3, I have DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. They just started with the Bulls together, and they've only had 1 year together, and they already have amazing chemistry. Both became All-Stars this season. And you have DeMar DeRozan, who's competing at an MVP level this season, and Zach LaVine also helping him with that, I think that they're definitely number 3, and that's why I put them at top 3 duos this season. For my number 2, I have KD and Kyrie. What a game they both had yesterday. It shows how well they work as a team. Obviously, they both didn't play much games together this season, but they're still competing at a great level when they are playing together, and they're winning games when they do play together. So yeah, I think I'd definitely put them at my number 2, and in the nearby future, I'd see them becoming top 5, top 10 duos all time. So at my number 1, I have CP3 and D Booker. Oh man, these guys, have a lot of chemistry, and they led their team to number 1 seed in the league, in the Western Conference, and in their division. Shows how much work they put in together and as a team. Shows how much chemistry they have. And they also became All-Stars this season. So yeah, honestly, and I could, in the nearby future, I could also see them becoming a top 10 duos all time, top 5, But yeah, they're definitely number 1 this season. What an amazing job they've done, both of them. What an amazing job they've done this season, and they could be better, in the next coming seasons. So yeah, that's my top 3. Right, guys, moving on to topic number 5, the last topic for basketball. So the topic is Jason Tatum the next Kobe? I could definitely see him being the next Kobe. Jason Tatum is a freak athlete, competing at also an MVP level, and and he's led his team to number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. So yeah, it shows that he is competing at an MVP level, and yeah, honestly, I see him becoming the next Kobe, and he's becoming, bigger, stronger, taller, and he's growing, to be just a freak athlete and, a better basketball player. So yeah, I could definitely see him being the next Kobe in a couple years' time. But yeah, Jason Tatum, freak athlete, just freak player in general. But yeah, I could definitely see him being the next Kobe. Alright guys, we're moving on to Rugby League now. We'll start off with our first topic for Rugby League. So we do know that the Clearys have signed till 2027 with the Panthers. So the topic is, what do the Clearys signing till 2027 mean? I think it means more championships, more players, and definitely more talent. You know, Cleary is slowly becoming, you know, in a few years he might become the greatest halfback of all time. Obviously JT's first, and Andrew Johns. You have JT and Andrew Johns, who are easily top 2 halfbacks of all time. But yeah, Nathan Cleary is definitely, he's trying to get to their level, trying to get to that level. So yeah, it's obviously big for the Panthers because, you know, he is getting bigger. You know, his name's getting shown to the world and to the whole of Australia. And, you know, even Ivan Cleary, you know, a great coach. So yeah, it's definitely big for the Panthers. So yeah, I think more championships, more talent, and I think that's what it means for the Panthers. Alright guys, so topic number 2 for Rugby League. Pretty big topic. Can Blake Taff do the job for Bunnies? He's done it before, you know. He has big shoes to fill in. You know, it's Latrell Mitchell. So yeah, he does have big shoes to fill in. But yeah, I think he can do the job for the Bunnies, you know. He went to a grand final, you know. He just got caught up last minute when Latrell had that ban, when he did that hit on Joey Manu. But yeah, I think he can do it, you know. Blake Taff, he's a young kid with a lot of confidence, and you could see that he had that confidence last year in the postseason. Yeah, I think he can do the job for the Bunnies again, you know. He also went to a grand final with them, so you could tell that he has that confidence. So I think he should do the job for the Bunnies. Right guys, the video is coming to an end, so this is the last topic for the video, and it's Rugby League. So topic number 3 for Rugby League: can the Sharks win the premiership with Nicho Hynes? I don't think they'll win this year. They'll definitely get close. I got the Panthers winning the premiership this year again. But look, honestly, Nicho Hynes, great player. You know, I think he's getting into that halfback role. I think he's, you know, getting used to it. You know, he played fullback at Storm for a couple games when Ryan Pappenhausen was out. But now he's getting used to that halfback role. And he's leading the Sharks to 2nd place. And they are having a really good season. So yeah, look, honestly, I don't think they'll win this year, but definitely in a few years' time, I see Nicho Hynes leading the Sharks to a premiership. And yeah, you know, they could win it this year. You never know until you see it. But yeah, I think in a few years' time, Nicho Hynes can lead the Sharks to a premiership. Right, guys, that is the end of the episode. I do thank you for watching. For next episode, I'm planning to have a guest on the show. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Basketball and Rugby League Talk. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next coming episodes next week. Peace.
I don't wanna lose.